Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet your 2025-26 Sackville High? First, standing between the pipes, number 35, Alex and sharing the pipe series, you can see this number 1, Sean Perez. Number 2, Luke Poppy. Number 4, Tiva Norse. Number 14, Tristan Lugo. Number 20, Tony Araya. Number 11, Cooper Number 17, Chase Number 16, Seth Fever. Number 8, Oliver. Number 7, Zach Hiscock. Number 22, Zach Duval. Number 37, Claire Buchanan. Number 27, Connor Henry. Number 6, Logan Sullivan. Number 66, William Elliott. Number 950, Jack Beckman. And number 55, Katie Schubert. And coaching the pitchers, assistant coaches, Matt Bergen, Kyle Foster, Tyler Pizanti, Gio Dwayne Blanchard, and Cooper Sommet. Trainer Brandon McDonald, your 2025-26 Sackville pitcher. As you wait for the smoke to clear a little bit, the old piano to go up. You're going to recognize the head coach, Kyle Ersworthy, a champion of the senior men's baseball league. And coach of Washington baseball season. Ladies and gentlemen, champion of the most of the senior men's baseball league. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now to please rise again and move your head prayer to the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, welcome everyone. Brand new here, high school hockey in the building. We're at the Sackville Arena. Sackville High's home opener. Sommet Cougars are in the house. Of course, Mr. Wade Wild over there in the timekeeper's booth. We'll try to do our best not to talk over him. Mike Elliott here on the call, starting goaltenders in between the pipes. We'll listen to it right here. Number 35, Nathan Huell. So a battle of the 35s. 35, Nathan Huell for Sommet. Number 35, Alex Alega for the Kingfishers. Sommet with a big win last night to open up the season, 8-0 over the new one, the Bedford West High School. Welcome to the league. These two teams had great battles over the years. A couple familiar names that I looked down. The Sommet lineup, great lineup reading here for Sackville High, especially for the grade 12s that are getting ready to play their final season of high school hockey. I'm excited to be here as well. It's a great crowd in here as well. Pretty packed here on the Sackville side. Lots of kids out here. We'll get ready. We bring it here center ice. We drop the puck. We are ready to go. Sackville High with the right there down low, trying to make things happen as Sackville gets inside the zone. Right out front. There's a chance there. Elliott with the shot, and there's a save. And then that close to having their first goal here early in this one. A great feed out front, but a nice save there. It's getting the first puck touch is Huell. And then the net gets knocked off in behind. Lots of people here behind us as well. Got to give a shout out to John Sear behind us. Usually he's only at the Millwood games, but I guess because he has family on the ice, he's going to come support Sackville High. We're not going to mention the other two guys beside him, as there should be another night, but we'll leave them alone. We'll bring it down here in the offensive zone for the Kingfishers, and here comes the Cougars as they bring it out. Of course, no name bars on the back of these jerseys, so give me a few to get refamiliarized with the names. And of course here for Sackville High and Sommet, as they're trying to bring it out there on the far side. Look at the chip up ahead. There's McMillan. Gets it just inside the zone, but Sommet quickly back the other way as Sullivan lays his first hit. Now looking for another one down there below is McMillan. You know, in high school, they're going to be throwing their body around. Now the puck comes loose. Going to come outside the zone. Little race for it out to center, but getting back there first is going to be Dolphin for the Cougars. Now a battle inside the zone as Sackville goes deep inside their own zone. As Chase McDonald looking to pick it up. A little sticky ice there still. We had a smoke show beforehand, so the ice still clearing up. And Sackville going to dump it all the way down. That should go the length of the ice. And as it goes, icing will be the call. I got to fix my clocks. I forgot we only play 15-minute periods till the third. So you see a couple other levels of hockey that they play 3:20s, but we do 2 15s, and they'll clean the ice and come back for a 20-minute third. Still 0-0 here early in this one. Sommet gets the draw, keeping it at the line. Bouncing puck, maybe a chance to right top of the circle, and couldn't quite get to the backhand. Sackville trying to clear it out. Trying to find it there now. It looks like a helmet is off there for one of the Sackville players. He's going to make a change. Back, coming right on the ice. There's a big collision there as Noah Oliver gets welcomed to the ice. Now he gets right back up and grabs the puck, and he dumps it in deep. He's going to go in behind, looking to retrieve it back for Sommet. He's going to go opposite the other side. Another big collision there right by those Zamboni doors. Referee's letting it go here a little bit. The puck comes out, with the kids in the stands, and it's loud. Like I said, home opener, Sackville High, and they're loving it here so far as they look to move the puck up ice. Trying to move it through. Another player gets knocked down. Another player gets knocked down as Sommet throwing the body around a little bit. Now in behind their own goal, Flynn looks to start to break out far side. Takes a bounce, and it continues on as he picks it up himself. Over the line now. Look for the first shot on goal, and there's Aligo getting his first save as he reaches up with the top of the arm shoulder. But the clear attempt does just come out. Nifty little move now at the red line as it's dumped right back down deep by Blake Anderson. And they give chase. He gets reversed to the opposite side. Sackville looks to move it up. Along the board. Sommet trying to keep them pinned in tight. To the corner. Back round. Now it's picked up as Sullivan. Sullivan trying to move it out front. A little bit too far. That intended pass. Back in his own zone now. Flynn goes far side. And it keeps seeing, comes back. It comes right down the league. Some plays happening behind the play here. Now it's moved up. Trying to grab that pass. There is Monroe. Monroe gives chase inside the zone. Sommet's going to clear it out through center. It's great pace here early on in this one. Now some quick puck movement. Going to land here on Schredt. Caden Schredt trying to make a move. He cuts in, looking for the inside. He's trying for a hard ankle shot. Another chance again. Rebound. And another chance. And a great job there, Schule, with 3 grade A chances right in front and comes up with 3 big saves as the puck's going to be knocked out. Sackville knocks it right back in, far side. Looking to get there first, Monroe. Now Elliott on the far side. He can't hold the line. Good job there at the blue line, though. As Elliott trying to find a loose puck. Sommet's going to knock it out, and there's a hip check there. And now the referee's arms up. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game. As the puck wasn't great hit, but puck wasn't near the play. I think it might have been a retaliation of something that happened early on. Either way, we'll have a look, see what the call is going to be. 2 minutes up on the clock, I think interference. So Sommet will get the first power play of the game. We'll wait for the official call. Either way, 2 minutes on the board, Sommet power play. And they got the face-off down deep. Looking to set up now from behind the goal line. Up top, chipping in from the blue line. Now moving around a little bit. Now here, Kaid moves it now far side. Looking out front, trying to go back door. Nobody home, but kept in here at the blue line again as Quinn moves it far side. Now that's going to be deflected. And that's going to be up into the netting. Another play. You're going to call it tripping? Tripping's the call. I had interference all day, but hey, again, I'm up in the booth. Officials are on the ice. They know what they're doing. I don't. That's why we're up here having fun calling the game. On the draw now. All tied up. Trying to find a loose puck. Comes up top. Walking in top of the circle. There's a shot. That's going to be blocked in front. Sackville with a chance to clear. Elliott trying to get free there now. Good back check by Quinn to lift that stick. But the puck stays inside the zone. Now Sommet will look to set up. 40 seconds gone off the power play. With some room now. Blake Anderson puts the brakes on inside line. Makes one move. Gets taken to the corner. Along the boards. Sackville able to clear. As Huel comes out to set up. We're under a minute to go now here in the power play. They look to break it up. Cross ice pass. It's almost picked off by Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get free now. Sullivan 1-on-3 trying to bowl his way to the front of the goal. Can't get by those green jerseys. And they're quickly back the other way. Here comes Dylan Flynn. Hands it off. Again, right from the hash marks. There's a block in front. But Vic Millen, he puts his body in harm's way. Now the battle in behind as both teams look for it. And it's going to be picked up by Bourdage. Trying to come out front. And a leak on the side of his goal. Trying to get the paddle down. Puck's still loose. Sommet from the corner. Up top. Trying to get open for a shot. Takes one. That's deflected to the far corner. Sullivan trying to get there first. Does. Looks for some open ice. And sends it all the way down. Only 10 seconds to go now. Power play. And getting down there first for the Kingfishers is Dufour. He lays a check as the penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice or back to 5-on-5. And he looks for the check and he gets it. As Chavette out of the box. Lays one there. Again, great pace here to this game. Sommet playing last night. Might be a little tired for not showing any signs, but so far, of course, this being the first game for Sackville High. Now there's a check there on the board. Sommet coming in and bullying and taking the puck. They keep it the far side. There's a long shot. Look at the deflection. Gets through. As in front of the goal was McLean. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Now Sackville looks to clear. McDonald looks to chip one up ahead a little bit too far for Noble. He gets taken down for his pleasure, and I should say that was a Liga, not Noble. Now with the puck. Hiscott loses the handle in the corner. Sommet will try the opposite side. Another check there. As a couple hits of the Liga takes there. And a big collision there, but a good job of standing up. As Hiscott laid into it. I'm trying to catch up with the play. There's a Easy shot from the outside. The Hool makes the save. Chance in that far corner. They try to pick the puck up. And again, every time there's any contact, make sure there's a long wrister. And there's the glove. And going to hold on. What action here early. Great pace this game. Shots 4-3 now in favor of Sackville High. Still waiting for our first goal of this one. And when the crowd is into it as well, like I said, packed house here on the Sackville side. Real standing room only. As a line up here on the drop. Deep in the Sommet zone. Get another chance there. Almost gets through, partially blocked. Sommet has it behind their own net. Charette giving chase. Trying to spin out of a check there. Both teams now bouncing puck at the blue line. Kept in for the moment. Sommet trying to give a good job there on the second attempt by McKinnon to hold the line. Now from the corner, Charette has a quick look. Pass out front. That's going to be picked off. And Sommet going to clear it out front. Sackville will have to set up. They got to get back on side. They do. Inside the line now. Looking to set things up. Elliott going to cycle it down low. Far corner. McKinnon going to chip in from the blue line. He avoids the check as he puts it to the opposite side. Sommet looking to come up right by those Zamboni doors. They clear it to center. McDonald now. Last player back. Chips it off the boards. Picked up again by Elliott. Elliott looking for some room now. Elliott trying to get through. Elliott, he steps up, trying to get the shot through. It's a little hooked up there, but he keeps the puck. Trying to go back to the blue line. Elliott's still with it. Elliott can't quite bring the puck with him. Then he got to move to the far side. There's a quick save. The Liga kicks the right leg pad and save out. Now loose puck picked up by Charette. And he does the old reverse check. And there's a go through there. As Sullivan quickly back the other way. As body's hitting the floor here. As play continues. Sommet moves us all the way back. Now going to dump one in. Is going to be Monroe. Oliver now on the chase. Sommet look to bring the puck up. Sommet up through the middle. That's going to be picked off. They got to wait till everybody gets back on side. And I'll let you guys judge that one at home. It was close at the blue line. We know our stands referee Paul McMillan had his opinion. Hoagie here beside me has his opinion. We're going to keep ours to ourselves. Offside's the call. We're 6:20 remaining here. First period 0-0. Shots all even as well. 4 apiece. On that far side, Sommet comes up with the puck. Right in front of Wade now as they bring the puck inside the zone. Pouncing puck comes right in front of Liga. Going to go to the corner. Sackville looks to clear. Fires the zone. But there's a Liga trying to make the play from his belly. Almost clears it out. Now it's Pelly. Pelly gets it to his defensive partner, who goes back the other way. They got to try to go out the boards. Now Monroe. Oh, what a big hit there. As Brendan Quinn lays a huge check there. That gets the Sommet players going. Now pass up through the middle. A dangerous play there. Sackville looking to come up with it. And there's going to be a penalty. And this one's going to go against Sommet. We'll see what the call is going to be. And they're going to call the knee. I saw the leg out. So kneeing is going to be the call. So now the Kingfishers will get their first opportunity on the power play. Heading to the box. We'll quite see his number. I think it's 18. We'll wait till it's up on the board. And if it's kneeing, it might be 4. 4 minutes up on the clock, and his number 18. So Brenton Lerod Roach in the box. Kingfishers now with a golden opportunity here in the power play. Looking to strike first, which this place might go nuts. Now a battle along the backboards. 2-on-2, they try to freeze. Sommet comes up with it. Sommet looking to clear now. Fires the blue line, but kept in. And then a second opportunity for Sommet. This time, looking to play with it a little bit now is LeBlanc. LeBlanc still with it. And then Sommet finally clears out to neutral ice. Zach Hiscock back at his own blue line now as he looks to set up. Pass cross ice. There's a move now by Oliver. Oliver slowing things down as he brings over the line. Now he drops it for Henry. Henry trying to find some room. Henry now gets taken in behind the goal. Still with it. Comes all the way up top. But that's going to miss everybody. And now I have to look to reset. Hiscock looks to set up. Elliott fresh off the bench. Elliott look for some room now. Elliott trying to make one room on the inside. Can't get much on that far side. But listen to the penalty call. Now looking up front in the skates, can't get through. Back to the blue line, and a pick. Now we're going to get a race for it back the other way. Trying to get free, short-handed was Bernage, but Charette gets back. And the fans here on the Sackville side are definitely looking for some calls, not getting them. I forgot to set the power play clock here for Sackville. Either way, 2:33 remaining. Elliott looking out front, back door, but can't quite pull the trigger. Charette keeps it in. He looks to go front. Puck comes to the corner. Sullivan trying to get there first. Duncan Sullivan coming off the wall, leaves it down low. Back up top. McMillan. He goes to the Charette. Charette down low for Elliott. Elliott looking to come off the wall. He gets his sick pocket picked, and then Charette almost knocks that down. Getting back there quickly is McMillan. McMillan takes all the way back. So 2 minutes remaining here now in the power play. McMillan brings it up. Hands it off now to Elliott. Elliott looking for some room as Elliott brings it over. Elliott takes it here short side. Looking to get out front. Takes that quick shot trying to get the goalie in a position, but able to hold it. Now trying to keep it deep in the corner. Sommet going to look to clear this one. And that's going to be glove damage of just outside the line. And Sackville can't touch it. Would be offside. They got to get back on side. Looking for a check here now. As Sommet is able to dump it deep. Sommet with a good penalty. Now they're going to get down there first. As a big battle in behind. And we know that name there, Chenard. And he knows a lot of players there as well. Zachary Chenard did a good job on the penalty kill. Now it's Charette. Caden Charette trying to find some room. He makes a move, forgets the puck, goes down to the corner. As both these teams playing the body more than the puck here a lot here so far. So early in this one, now at the blue line. Oliver tries to get one through. That's going to be deflected out into the netting and out of play. 2:39 remaining here, first period, 1:02 remaining in the power play. What action here end to end. As this game is turning out to be exactly what we want it to be. Both sides, both these teams in Division 2 this season. So they're going to see each other a few times, and looks like the rivalry is starting early as the Kingfishers keep it in at the blue line. Looking for his room, making a couple passes. Oliver, will he shoot? He likes to hold up top. McKinnon, he's got a fire shot. No traffic in front. So who will be able to see that? Makes a nice, easy save as he paddles it to the corner. Oliver picks up the rebound. He comes back to the blue line. McKinnon again, having a quick look. Look for a shot. Takes it, but misses right on the short side. Fires up in behind. Rebound is picked up by Sommet, and they're going to set the length of the ice. 30 seconds to go now here on the power play. Aliga out to play it. Going to hand it off to Hiscock. Hiscock looks to bring up ice. And then almost a giveaway there on the forecheck, but Hiscock gets it back. Looking to hit. Do four in stride. He has to go off his stick as he goes, looks for it down the corner. Now behind. Sackville making a change as coming on the ice. That was McKinnon. I was giving Hiscock McKinnon with the 7 and the 77. The 77 is McKinnon and 7 is Hiscock. I should remember that from last year. Again, as you can hear, the fans are cheering. A great penalty kill. As another big head again. The other is Quinn has been laying a few checks there for Sommet. Now feels some energy after killing off that penalty. They're looking for a pass out front. And Quinn again looking for a check. And there's another check there along the boards. As Sommet throwing the body around. Keeping the Sackville crowd out of this as well. Down the corner. Puck's going to come all the way down to the Sackville zone. Icing's waved off. Came a little too close to the Sackville player. Now they look to start to break out. And then the pass there close to 20 players. But pass picked off. Trying to get to the front. Pass out front. Looking for a shot, but can't get a stick on it. Comes back to the blue line. There's a shot, but there's a Liga. Flashing the glove. Making his first real tough save as he came way up to the top of the crease. Flashing the leather. Flicking the wrist. Making it look easy. We'll get a face-off deep here in the Sackville zone. Just over 51 seconds remaining here now. Face-off comes to the corner. Sackville goes to the other side. That's going to be picked off as getting there first. Going to be Parker Anderson. He tries to go up front. Sackville looking to clear again. Loose puck comes to the boards. They chip at it. Starts blue line, not out. And Charette now tries to pick a pocket. He looks to bring it up ice. Maybe one move too many inside your own zone. You got to be careful there. Now Sackville will clear it up. That's going to be waved off as icing. Came close to the Sommet player at center. 25 seconds remaining. Sommet looks to bring it out. Almost gets picked off. Looking again Now they're going to flick a high one up through center. Bouncing puck. They had to watch out. They got to be raced for it, trying to get back there first is Pelly. And he had to get his stick on it. Just trying to chase that down was McLean. Under 10 to go now. There's a chance. In alone. Rebound. And just before the end of the period, Aliga standing on his head. One-on-one. Makes a huge save. Covers up. With Sommet would have loved to score there before the horn. But Aliga coming up huge here in the final few seconds of the first period. Shots are 6 apiece. And we're all tied up at 0 on the draw. Comes to the wall. And they're going to put him behind as the horn goes. Well, that's going to do it for us here after 15. They don't clean the ice, so we'll take a quick break here and come right back for the second period. And now I'm realizing I've been on mute for a little bit and not calling the game as I've been calling it, but nobody's been listening. Thanks again to Hoagie to let me know that I've been on mute for a minute and a half. Luckily, we didn't miss anything. Obviously, with the cold fingers up here in the rink, thought we pressed the button. We didn't either way. Sommet with good chances there in the first. Towards the end of the first, and then again to start here the second. Sackville can't get the pass in front. And Sommet again with some speed. Get a little chip in chase as they put it inside the line as Morin gets there first, but can't get the pass out front. Sackville look to clear it out. Can't get outside the line. Now Henry. He looks up. He can't connect. As Monroe had the pass behind him. And Ellie got to try to hold that line. And that's got to go outside. He's looking to get it back. Sackville got to get onside. They walk away out of here. Both teams trying to find. Sommet finally comes up with it, puts it in deep. Now here's Henry. Henry behind his own net. Looks up ice. Hits Sack. Hits it. They're going back forward, but Monroe can't get the puck out there. Sackville will try again. Looking to clear. Sommet right at the top of the hash mark. Walking right in. There's a shot. And just getting a piece of the defender in front. Now Sackville will look to clear. Takes a Sommet bounce. And they're able to keep it in. Sackville can't get the puck out. Sommet with some chances. And Aliga feeling that pressure. He's going to hold the puck. Now we get a little pushing and shoving in front. So Sommet, again, after that huge win last night, coming close now. Shots 11-7 as we're early here in the second period. On the draw. Bouncing puck to the blue line. And it does just get out. Sommet right there looking to put it back in as Doucette chips it in. And there's almost a chance over front as trying to get a stick on it with Anderson. Sackville look to clear. Up through center. Sommet turns it right back. Sackville going in around the line. These two teams are going back and forth in the neutral zone here. Trying to find it right in front of the Sackville bench. Is trying to dig for it. Is Dufour. He's able to get in deep. Sommet will try the opposite side. Picked off at center. Oliver going to hand it to McMillan. McMillan avoids a check as he dumps it to the open corner. Sullivan and Rivard give chase. Player gets taken down, but play continues. McMillan again going to rifle it right back in. Sullivan trying to find it here as it rims around the old horn. He takes a bump. They whack away in behind. Now it's going to be picked up by Rivard. Rivard takes it right in front of his own net. Look to bring it out front. Moves it up. Now it's picked up by Surratt. Surratt hands it off to Chenard. Chenard looking out front. And there's the Liga getting the paddle down, making sure there's no rebound. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle as Surratt and McDonald have a few words. The Liga is able to ice or freeze that puck, as I should say. Holds it right at the top of the crease. Face-off stays inside the zone. And on that draw, trying to come right over with it. And Surratt, sorry, get the right names here. It's Chenard there with a chance. Another puck comes out. Now Elliott, he looks for a shot there again. Is Huell. He's had Elliott's number all night here tonight so far. Down the other end, Chenard off that face-off had a chance. Aliga with the save, and the rebound was cleared. And then Sackville came right down the other way. But there's Huell again with another big save. On the draw now. Surratt wins it to the corner. They rim around to the far side. Surratt looks to clear. Flicks one up through center. Going to come here to Connor Henry. Connor Henry looks far side. Looking for Elliott now at center. Elliott takes it all the way back in his own zone. He looks up ice. He's going to try to find some daylight as he brings the puck up to the blue line. Looks to make one move. Can't bring the puck with him. We'll bring it back up through center. Tries to dump it in. Now here at center. Fresh off the bench. Takes a bump there. Is Nursett. Gives it off here. Trying to walk in alone. Makes a move. And what a save. Rebound. And that's blocked in front. What a chance there from Monroe as he walked in. But just getting a skate lane on it was Huell. And then the rebound was blocked in front. So Sackville coming that close. Now on the doorstep. A bouncing puck. Everybody trying to look for it. Puck's now underneath the crowd. And Surratt trying to clear the crowd. A lot of these players are on the football team as well. And it almost looked like they were playing football there for a second as that puck was in the bottom of the crowd. I believe it was Monroe that was underneath. As the referee loses sight, whistle goes. We approach 5 minutes gone here now, second period. On the draw. Shot fired towards the goal, doesn't get through. Looking for it in the corner now. Oh, front, there's a chance again. And making sure it's Huel as he's able to hold on to his post, make sure it doesn't get knocked in off him. And he covers up any rebound, get another face-off in the Sommet zone. In the Sommet bench, they're into it over there. Both these teams have a great hockey game here, so far. As Sommet trying to rim that around here on the near side, looking to clear. Trying to hold it now. Here's McDonald. Does keep the puck in the zone, and we're going to get a call. I think two of them are going to go. As Chase McDonald for the Kingfishers, and I believe it's going to be number 15, Gabriel Morin, for Sommet. So it looks like it'll stay 5-on-5. They're pointing inside for the face-off. So not 4-on-4, we'll say 5-on-5. We'll wait for the official penalty calls. And Sommet with a face-off draw, and they're quickly back the other way. They're going to dump in. There's those boards that we were talking about earlier. Sometimes you dump in, they can come right out front. They're trying to reverse it now. Sackville trying to clear. McMillan off the boards, able to chip it out. Sackville with some numbers, but couldn't quite get the handle on the puck. Sommet quickly drink it out. Now it's center. Sackville has to put it back in there. Offside, though. Now Sommet with a chance down below us. Bordage loses the handle on the side. Here's the penalty calls. It looks like roughing calls for both of them. Sommet looking to get outside their own zone, going cross ice with it. That's going to hit the linesman on the far side. Now McMillan hands it back. McKinnon looking to chip it up. And he fixed the penalty calls there. I got to say, I had number 15, Moran. Wade will get it right, though. Sackville trying to get Sommet inside their own zone. Looks to clear. Trying to find it. Looking for a loose puck. Elliott down there on the forecheck, looking to come out front with it. He gets pinned off. Sommet will try again. Off the boards. And Henry trying to use his soccer skills to keep that in. But does come outside the line. Trying to go quick off the boards. Sommet picks that off. They're back the other way. Here's Charette. Charette going to hand it off to Henry. Connor Henry looks up ice. Hands it off to Monroe. Monroe fresh off the bench. He's going to chip it up as both teams give chase. Now behind. Elliott looking out front. They're shooting to the backhand. And Monroe couldn't quite get the backhand as it went off the toe of his six. May looks to clear as they just avoid a check as he dumps it in. Sackville looking to bring it out. You got to chip one up ahead. As both teams trying to find it, Sommet does just down in front of the Sackville bench. Now Sackville trying to clear it up. Cross ice pass. Elliott trying to go back up. Trying to catch up to it now is Monroe. Sommet just deflects that. Now Elliott puts it in deep. He's got Charette out front. Trying to get there. Elliott look for a loose puck. Trying to find a way to get out front. Now Charette has it. Charette looking at the back door and couldn't quite pull the trigger. Now Chis has got to whack it. It's in the blue paint. And the referee going to blow the whistle as he gets them pushing and shoving. As you get a little laugh there as Elliott Chenard. Great buddies off the ice. Not so much here tonight on the ice. 7:20 to go here. Second period. Still all deadlocked at 0. As Huel able to cover that puck. Shots all even as well as 13 apiece. As both teams with chances, both goalies playing great games so far. As the penalized players are in the box as well. They serve their 2-minute minors each for roughings. And with the stop to play, of course, live back on. Sackville trying to hold the line. Unable to. Now we get a chance one-on-one back the other way. It's Liam Charette. He tries to come in, but Hiscock with some D, able to deflect that in behind, but Sommet keeps in at the blue line. There's a long shot. There's one that looked for the old tip screen and rebound. And again, to the other side, able to hold the line is Cool. Now the pass out front, clear to the corner. Sackville looking to clear. They're going to reverse it to the far side. Hiscock going to give chase. Hiscock looks up the ice now. He goes off the boards. Bouncing puck up to the middle. Sommet back in their own zone now. Trying to make a little move. Is Flynn. Goes along the boards. Gets pushed back though. Now it's Anderson picking it up. Anderson puts the brakes on as he looks to come up ice. Almost loses the handle. Stays with it. Now he has it at center. Makes a few moves as he hands out to Chenard. Chenard walks in. First shot's blocked. Second one as he's looking for it. Puck still loose. And somehow stays out as Chenard almost walked right down Main Street. Put that home. Now a shot from the blue line. Goes up high as the lead goes down low, but misses the intended target. And it's Sret now here. Looking out front. Chenard moves it over. And can't quite get it from backhand to forehand. Here's Sommet. All kinds of pressure. I'm on the boards. Sommet looking to keep it in. Sackville trying to get it out to get a chance off the board. See if it makes it far enough for icing or not. And we'll see here as Sackville was trying to sneak the old change on the ice. But icing's the call. Official right there to get some players back on the ice. So Sommet with all that pressure there, that shift, going to get a chance here with fresh legs. And on the draw. It's going to come outside the zone. Sackville trying to get a quick change. Sommet going to take advantage of that change. Sackville does clear it out. As right off the bench was Dufour. Dufour looking up ice. Looking for Sullivan. They try to chip it out. That's going to be offside. You can see the players made the call before the official, but the official gets it right. Sack will be able to finish that change. 5:26 to go here. Second period. Get them all changed up here. Down below us, we're going to have Bordage and Oliver on the draw. Sullivan's going to have to leave the ice as he has a helmet issue. Now it looks like they're ready to go on the draw. Sommet puts it inside. Hiscock looks to get it out. Does come outside the line. Sommet will have to tag up. Up at center again as Sackville clears out to the neutral zone. Put it right back in deep. Henry now takes it behind his own net. Henry goes off the boards looking for a Sackville bounce. Doesn't get it. Sommet keeps it in. Shot doesn't make it through. Put to the corner. Hiscock trying to push it through. Trying to walk out from the Sommet. Still with the puck on the stick. Now it's moved out. Kept it at the blue line now. Now here in the near side. Here's a shot. Looking for the deflection in front. That's going to miss everything. Now we're going to get a race for it back the other way. Sommet off the boards. Up to the middle. Making a change. Now here's Sommet with some numbers. Look for a pass to himself. Trying to use those boards. Almost a smart play there as Bordage tries to do it. Sackville at the line. Kept in again. Sackville can't get it out. They're trying to move it out. Trying to move the puck. On that far side, Sommet pushing it towards the goal. Now in behind as they win a puck battle. Now it's picked up by Oliver. Tries to clear again. Puck's not out. Now they move it up. Like another puck. Stays inside the zone. Trying to walk in. And there's a stick goes flying. Referee still plays it. Puck's loose. Now it's going to be picked up. As the player gets knocked down. Play continues. Elliott by himself. You can hear the players here, the fans, looking for a call. Could have been calls maybe on both sides. Play continues. Sommet looking to clear. Now it's picked up. Quinn brings the puck up. 3-on-3 shape now. Quinn avoids a check along the boards. Quinn runs into the referee and loses the handle. Sackville looking to move it. And now he gets put down as Sommet is going to touch the puck. And we'll say here, now Will, what are you doing? I've got to be careful. I don't have too many words to say about my own kid. as the penalty's already being called. So we'll see here. Yes, he did, John Sear. Appreciate that. Somebody's child just ruined the power play. I won't say whose. As we're up here in the booth, so with 3:23 to go here, we'll see what the official calls are going to be. We're still having a long conversation over there. And the look behind Alex Lega playing with the stick here. The fans are telling him to flick it into the stands. Sommet's down to go back. As by going back to get it, you get a cheers. So nothing up on the board as yet. We'll see the referees come down below us here. Nothing on the boards. I might say 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. See what happens here. Faceoff is going to come inside the zone. Sommet has 5, so it looks like it's going to say 5-on-5. Coincidental penalties. As Sommet was getting the first one, Sackville talked himself into another one. So we'll see here now on the draw. And Sommet with the draw. With a shot, that's going to be blocked, but stays in. Now it's picked up 2-on-1 shape up the other way here. As Charette has it. Charette looking for Monroe. Monroe can't pull the trigger. Now the net's knocked off in behind. As of course, it's the younger brother with his first year here at Sackville High, trying to fill the shoes of the older brother, Carter Monroe, who was here for a few seasons. Had a couple of chances there. Puck's on his backhand, couldn't quite get it. But the face-off will stay here in the Sommet zone now. Here we are on the draw. Sackville controls. Looking to put it deep. That pass attempt or shot attempts blocked. Back the other way. Partial 2-on-1. Inside zone looking to shoot. And the old windmill. And the Lega might have made it look a little good, but hey, you got to be good to play goalie. And he's pretty good here this evening. Both goalies are, as he flashes a leather. Makes a save, covers up. Now we'll get a face up the inside. And off the draw, trying to come out with it, is Monroe. Gets the puck outside the line. Sommet put it back in. Now a long stretch pass in the feet. As both teams trying to find it here in the neutral zone. A couple players just looking for body, other players looking for the puck. That's on both sides. Sommet now deep in their own zone. Cool. Tries to rim it around. Comes out. Henry back at his own blue line, gives it to Hiscock. Hiscock dumps it inside the line. No icing. As Sommet gets there, they're going to put it right back out. Henry will try it again. Henry on his own line. Moves it up. Now it's picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan inside the line. Sullivan looks to shoot. Fakes the first one. Gets it back. And shoots the second one. Now it's going to be deflected. Puts it up to the netting and out of play. We'll give Duncan the benefit of the doubt on the fake shot, as I'm sure that was part of his plan. Then the second one's deflected up to the netting and out of play. Face-off will still stay inside the Sommet zone as he approaches a 2-minute warning here now. Second period. On the draw, that comes to the wall, kept at the blue line, put back in deep by the Kingfishers. Goes to the opposite corner now. Sommet looks up, and they try to clear. They do. They chip one up ahead, and trying to catch up to it now is Lerod Roach. He's inside the line. He tries to force one to the front of the goal. Sackville stops that one. It does come outside the line. I was unable to hold there was Rivard. Rivard trying to put it back in. He still has the puck on his stick. Rivard now puts the brakes on at the blue line. Still with it. As he can't get the puck off Rivard's stick there. Now it's going to come to his teammate. Tries to move it up. Through the middle now. Picked up by McMillan. McMillan, he just avoids a check there as Nick Ed had him all lined up. Puck stays deep in the zone. Spinning with it now is Rivard again. Rivard going to go around the corner. Battle on the boards. Back the other way. Here comes Bordage. Bordage gets all tied up, can't release the shot. Sackville trying to push it to the other side by McFeeters. Right in front of their own goal, as they didn't realize there was a Sommet play right in front. And Norset almost had a giveaway there, but now it's back in the Sommet zone. For under a minute to go here in the second. Puck inside the zone. Looking to hold it. A big check there. Sullivan lays into him. And there's the referee's arm up. We'll see what the call is going to be here. Looks like head contact. You have the debate on that one there, but now Sommet will head to the power play with 36 seconds remaining here in the first. We'll see if it's 2 or 4. It's 4 minutes up on the clock, so Sommet had 4 minutes earlier in the game that they were able to kill off. Sackville's going to have to do the same here. Sommet would love to strike here before the end of the period, but Charette wins the faceoff, wins the hit, and sent it down the length of the ice. It's one of Sackville's best penalty killers in the box now. Now they try to find a bouncing puck. Sommet wins it. They put it in deep. And that one's going to be out. And I got to say, it's in the Sommet bench. Faceoff will stay inside as the puck came from inside the zone. So important faceoff here as we approach the end of the second period. So listen to the penalty call. On the draw, trying to go right forward with it. But it's picked up by Charette. He's going to look to set it down. He's going to go. Now trying to chase it down. Going for a skate here. It's 2-4. 2-4. But a great defensive play there to get back by Nat Clad. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrect, but a great defensive play right at the horn. And as we end, 2 periods of play, we're all deadlocked at 0. Shot 16-13 in favor of the Cougars. We'll take a quick break here. Be back in about 10 minutes. Those first 2 periods tell you anything. The third should be fun. See you in a few. And you hear the horn. Here we go. Third period action on their way. Sommet going to start in the power play here. They get the correct button and press play on the start. They get a quick start here. So 20 minutes up on the board. About 3 minutes ago here in the power play as Sullivan with that head contact towards the end of the second period. And they're on the forecheck now. Dufour trying to cause up. He goes right back. They go back, and that's going to land on a Sommet player's stick, and they get a chance to fire one, trying to go short side. Didn't miss by much was Quinn. Now McMillan loses his stick on trying his soccer skills, looking to clear it out, trying to get some help. Sommet keeps it in. Now Sackville trying to box it back up. You can see McMillan still without the stick. Looking at her back door, trying to creep in there was Quinn. They couldn't quite see him. Now from the center line, there's a long wrister, and that's going to get Aliga right in the old belly, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. 2:22 to go in the power play. As we're just over a minute now here, third period, still scoreless. Been a great 2 periods of hockey. Of course, to do 15-15. Now we have 20 up for the third. Sommet with another face-off win. Trying to keep it in. Down deep in the corner. They look to set up. Up top. LeBlanc. He has a quick look. LeBlanc going to walk the line now. He looks for a shot. He looks for some traffic. Aliga slides over with the blocker, makes a save. Chenard with the rebound. He walks in. He tries to go front. And a loose puck. Sackville can't clear. Great job keeping it in there again. And then this side, Sackville able to hold it and able to clear it all the way down under 2 minutes ago in the power play. Sommet will start behind their own net, looking to set up. Far side now. Here's Chenard, Zachary Chenard over the blue line. He tried to dance his way through. He gets stick checked, and Charette finds a loose puck, and Sommet will have to start again. Now Charette up there on the forecheck. Charette coming up with it. Charette's still trying to. He's 1-on-4 down there. Gets knocked down, gets right back up and finds the puck. As they're able to keep it in deep now, McFeeder's going to switch spots with Charette. Almost a minute 5 to go here at power play. McFeeder's, he's on the forecheck. Sackville doing a good job trying to keep Sommet pinned in their own end. Now they'll look to bring it up, but they can't get the handles. McFeeder steps back, gives it to Charette. Charette going to give it back to Henry. And they're going to knock it all the way down. Now off the bench. This time Dufour, as the Kingfishers do not got chances here. Chances as doing it on the forecheck. Sommet again with 30 seconds to go. Looks to bring the puck up ice now. Bordage, he fires a shot that misses short side. Bouncing puck to the far side. Sackville looks to clear. Bouncing puck along the blue line. Both teams give chase. Elliott's going to pick it up. Elliott now by himself. Short-handed. Elliott gets hooked up. Going to get back. Moved it up. There's a long wrister fanning on that one. Sommet making a change. This one's going to be deflected. And I believe it's up into this. And it does deflect up into the ceiling and out of play. There's some more words being held in behind. So 5 seconds remaining here in the power play. We approach 3.5 gone here in the third. Important face-off deep in the Sackville high zone. Sommet will have to keep an eye on the penalty box door behind them. They get the draw to the blue line. Kept in as they run around the backhand pass to front. Penalized player back on the ice. Sommet trying to hold it in. From the corner now, McLean trying to bring it out front as he takes it in behind. Puck comes on the corner. There's Sullivan fresh out of the box. Trying to bring the puck up. He gets forced back as Sommet puts it in. Now McKinnon trying to find it. He takes a bump as he moves the puck up ice. Now Sullivan. Short side trying to pull it out front. Takes it all the way around. Looking out front. Avoids a check. And then trying to turn into one. Trying to force his way through. As Sommet able to bump it out. Hustling back now is McDonald. Sommet with a change. The look up ice. Quick pass here. Trying to chip one in. But pushing it back the other way now is Flynn. Flynn moves it in deep. Flynn gives chase. Sackville goes to the far side. Sommet there to keep it in for the moment. Sackville again will try to clear it out. Looking to chip one up ahead. Trying to give chase now. Where's Norset? And Sackville at center, going to dump it in deep. Sackville gives chase. Sommet going to put it right off the boards up through center. It's picked up. They got to get back on side. Dumped in. Puck in behind. Along the boards now. Put back down deep again. Trying to find it. Looking out front. Get a chance here. Trying to get it on the forehand. Elliott still looking for it. He can't quite corral that one for a pass or a shot. Now the soft shot goes off the outside of the goal to the far side. As it moves around. Puck loose. Sommet chips up ahead. Put it in deep. And on the wrong side of icing. Sommet looking to make a change, unable to change. Icing's the calls. They had a quick look around at some plays happening away from the puck. But faceoff will come in the Sommet zone on the ice. That's 5:07 gone here in the third period of this scoreless hockey game. And Safa going to get the toss from the draw. The wingers are creeping in there too much. So Dufour will come in and try his chance. And on the draw, Sullivan forces it to the corner. And he pushes, his push. I can't even speak now. I'm starting to lose my voice. There's lots happening. Sullivan again, back at this. Oliver, he fires one in Hoole with a nice save, able to hold his post. Back to the blue line. Hiscock moves it over. Walking in. Henry fires one. That's going to miss wide. Hiscock looking to hold the line. And second attempt, Sommet does chip it out. Now back here. Here's Oliver. Oliver Blulevan. Oliver puts the brakes on. Oliver looks for a shot. Takes one. Rebound. And Sullivan misses that one. And it comes all the way out. And almost a break cheer as in behind the play was Morin. Now Sackville looks to bring it out. Going for a skate now. Here comes Connor Henry. He fakes the shot. I have one man to beat, but can't do it. As Nick Ladd makes some defensive stop, and he's back the other way. He's trying to break wide. He's trying to bring the puck with him. Can't get through. His players get taken down. Referee's arms up. Let's see what the call's going to be. And it looks like it's going against. It's going to go against Sommet. I wasn't sure who it was going to be. Yes, you can hear some of the fans in the background. Make sure that the players don't say anything to make sure there's any extras. We had that happen earlier. Right now, it's just going to be number 4, Samir Nikled, in the box. 4 minutes up on the clock. Head contact the call. Sackville had a 4-minute power play back a while ago. Now they're going to be back here again as they look to get set up on the draw. Going forward with it. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan still looking for it now. It's along the boards. And good job by Sommet is able to find it as Bordage and able to send it all the way down. McMillan behind his own net. Got to be careful as they're up there on the forecheck as Blake Anderson was trying to find it. Now Elliott brings it inside the line. Elliott here short side. Puts the brakes on, looking to set up. Hands it off. Walking in. Gets taken down. Chance up front. Sherrod down on one knee. Thought he had a goal there. And you can see the hugs for their goaltender for just getting a piece of it. Keeping this scoreless. Knocking that up into the netting and out of play. He gets set up in the draw now, far side. Kept in at the blue line. Now deep in the corner. Giving chase now, LeBlanc and Charette. They battle. Both teams does come loose. Trying to walk over there. Trying to find some room. Sullivan trying to work his way out 3. And players get knocked down. Puck comes loose. Elliott going to try to hold the line. And Sommet able to find that one. Send that puck down. Aliga out to play it. Leaves it for McMillan. McMillan trying to set up. A minute gone now here in the power play. McMillan moves up here to Elliott. Elliott kind of bringing him inside the line. Elliott He's short side. He fires one. That's going to miss the intended target, but lucky there. Charrette's on the far side to hold the line. Puts it down deep. Elliott looking out front. Cycles it back down low. Now Oliver, far side. Oliver trying to avoid a check. He's still going to come out of the corner with it. And there's the referee's arm up again. As Sommet's going to head to the box as the goalie heads for the extra attacker. Looking out front as Sommet touches the puck. We're going to have some 5-on-3 action. Let's see what the call is going to be. It might be boarding. This seen as Oliver had got taken to the ice. We'll get a shot of the official here. As they're taking number 29, Dylan Flynn. And boarding is the call. And we're going to get a timeout. So Sackville taking the 30-second timeout. As he got 5-on-3 for 2 full minutes. As there's still 2:22 remaining in the first penalty there to Ned Cladd. What a home opener here. And a great crowd still here. Like I said, Sackville side completely full. Lots of students came out here tonight, which is great to see the support. Sackville will be on the road this weekend as they're playing an early bird tournament up in East Hants. There's 4 teams up there, East Hants, Sackville, the New Bedford West School, and also Halifax West. I know there's other tournaments as well, I believe in West Hants and maybe up in Berwick as well. Either way, high school getting all started up. Of course, it got all started up last night. Millwood and JL. JL was up on the high scoring affair that JL took. Earlier this evening, I see that Woodlawn took out Halifax West, so timeout. We'll see what the Kingfishers are drawing up. Still 12:09 remaining. You can hear how loud it is in here. And on the draw, Sommet looking for it on the boards. Sackville comes up with it. Here's Charrette. Charrette behind the goal. Looking off top. Hands it over. McMillan. Now to Elliott. Elliott, he's going to fire one. Deflected. That's going to go high off the glass. McMillan tried to fire over there. Can't go over there in time. As they had it deflected in front. As Kingfishers had it lined up. Now Elliott going to bring it inside the line. Elliott taking here short side. Elliott looking for some room. Elliott looking for somebody crashing the goal. Takes it all the way around. Now it's up top. McMillan looks for some traffic. He fires one. That hits the skate. He's got to hustle back as Chenard trying to get free. Chenard and McMillan battle, and Chenard's still with it as he avoids a few checks. Now back the other way. Here's Elliott here, short side. He puts the brakes on as he waits to set up. Goes up top. McMillan far side. McMillan looking for Sullivan. Comes in behind for Elliott. Elliott trying to bounce off a check. Now Sullivan down there to help. Sullivan up top to Charrette. Charrette. McMillan. McMillan top of the circle trying to find a lane. Fires one. He misses the target as well. Charrette looking to hold it in. Does. Charrette again for McMillan. McMillan walked in. Charrette. Charrette. Back door. And Sullivan wasn't ready. Almost a tic-tac goal. But they forgot the goal part. Now long shot with traffic in front. Sullivan this time on the backhand and behind. Trying to bring it out front. Sommet picks it off. Trying to clear. Sullivan trying to find it. Sommet again. On the boards. And they fan on the shot attempt. Kept in. Charrette with the long shot. And that was somehow. I'm pretty sure that got through and Hugh with the save. Now Elliott. Elliott with it. Looking for Charrette. Charrette down low. He gets taken down. Referee got to call that one as play continues. And Sommet able to send it all the way down. Sommet was a good penalty kill. Liga got to leave it. Looking to bring it up there as Henry trying to get in behind the play. Would have been offside. Chance for Sommet. And the second attempt clear. Would have been offside either way. Now here comes Connor Henry. First penalty's over. 5-on-4 here for about 15 seconds. Henry far side. Walk in. Fire shot. Get blocked in front. Charrette reaching back, keeping it in. Now in behind the play. Referee's arms up. And after the play, it looks like Sommet is going to head to the power play here. With about 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Charrette is going to head to the box for 2 for the slash. As we're over halfway gone here now in the third period, this scoreless affair. So I have 4-on-4 for just over 6 seconds. Then Sommet will head on the power play. on the draw. Sackville comes in, picks it up. Looking to go for a skate now. McFeeters, he fires along with the old knuckle puck. But Huel gets a blocker on that. Sackville trying to keep it in. There's McFeeters again. McFeeters as they're short-handed now. And then the forward check. They'll have to peel off. And almost a chance here as almost overskate the puck. McFeeters almost had a gift. McFeeters still in there. Now Sommet brings out here. Chenard, he got to fire one. Illegal with the save. Rebound. And Chenard crashing that hard. Still looking for the puck in behind now. Still with the puck on his stick. Looking for a wraparound. Now he passes it off. Cross ice one time. I couldn't quite pull the trigger as Anderson was all cocked up. Now bringing in from the blue line. LeBlanc has a quick look around, trying to find some room. But the face-off will stay inside. 1:12 to go on the power play. Face-off to the far dot now. We'll see here on the draw now. Sommet controls at the blue line. Just good job there. Hold on. There's a shot. That's out the crossbar. C&I shot from the blue line. And Joshua LeBlanc had to look at the ceiling as he can't believe he missed that. The goalie didn't see it till he heard it and it hit the iron in behind him. That is a good goalie. Told me a long time ago. It's all about good positioning. And the post are your friend. As on the draw. Scramble for it. Sackville trying to find it. It's deflected. Now it lands. And Elliott able to find a loose puck and send it down the length of the ice. Oh, took a funny bounce there as Huel came out to play it. Now set up in behind. Sommet starts to break out. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Up through the middle. Holds the line. Hands it off. Quinn to the far side. Samir with a shot. It's going to miss everything. Now I'm going to get a race for it back the other way. But getting back there first is going to be Quinn. Quinn deep in his own zone. Hands it off. Now Nedclat brings it up. Brings it inside the line here to try to catch up with the play. Still with it. Look for a backhand pass over front. Can't quite get it through. It's in the skates now. Both teams looking for it. In behind. Chenard. Oh, front. Chip in is Quinn. Loose. People are down. Bodies are down. And all kinds of fun stuff happening now. I believe the whistle it went. We'll see what's going to come from this. As the net's knocked off, bodies are thrown into the net. We got 8 seconds remaining here in the penalty. See if the referee pulls anybody out from this. It looks like Sackville's going. And I think looks like they're both being pulled out of the net. Ned Clad again. So I believe those would be coincidentals. So we'll have 4-on-3 for about 8 seconds. Or unless they're going to keep it, they're just going to do coincidental. Sorry, I thought it was going to go down to 4-on-4, but it's not. So it'll be 5-on-4 for 8 seconds. We got 8 minutes remaining here, third period, 0-0. Having a long conversation here at center with the refs, probably about the non-goal call as well over at the bench as well. I believe the whistle had gone. You have to go back and rewind it a bit as they going to get the net put back in behind the Kingfishers goaltender. Of course, see a lot of the Junior B Blazers in the tunnel below us as they practice behind us. Of course, we call those games on Monday nights. Always great action. Anytime you get a game here in person, of course, is the best place to be. Here's the penalty calls. Looks like it might be 2 4-minute helmet. There's a loose puck. Net's going to be knocked off. Illegal with a huge save. What a save. It might have been an argument. That net's still knocked off in behind. Now Sullivan down there looking for a loose puck. As the penalized player's out. As he didn't realize he can get out of the penalty box. Play continues down the corner. Now trying to find a loose puck. Chipped up ahead. LeRod Roach. All kinds of players showing the body around here now. Now it's picked up by Sackville. Oliver, little chip and chase. First game of the season, you think these two teams don't like each other. Kept it at the blue line. Put down in deep. Sullivan looking for it. He takes a bump. Pushed to the corner, now picked up by Boudage. He chips one up. Fires the blue line. No, kept in. Looking for it in the corner. Everybody looking for it now. They're hit along the boards as Oliver laid into his player. Now it's Charette, far side. Charette trying to bring that puck when the Charette's still with it, trying to find somebody open. Charette gets bumped. And then Blake continues to have a conversation, but back the other way. The puck comes outside the line. Here's Sommet now, got to dump it in, and that could be blocked. That could have caused troubles as well. Move up ahead. Elliott with the puck. Elliott trying to dance with the puck, and the puck comes down the corner. On the boards now. Sommet can't clear. Elliott lays a check on there. Puck in the skates. It's in everybody's skates. Has come back out the other way. Sackville at the blue line. Looking at chipping it deep. Everything all. Sommet now, there's a trip. And I can see that one there, loose stick. Sommet's going to head back to the power play as the league picks it up. A crash in the net. And there's going to be another Sackville Kingfisher heading to the penalty box. Sommet heading back to the power play. So who's heading to the box here? The Sackville bench is open. The penalty box, the loose stick there in the middle. We'll see who the call's against. Now everybody having a conversation is right at center ice. See who it's going to be. Having a conversation down below us now. I'm trying to read lips because it's too loud in here for anything else. I want to thank everybody for taking time here before the ball game. Of course, starts here at 9 o'clock. Jays in a bind. They need a win tonight in Seattle. Spend some time, listen to me rant and rave. 6:07 on the clock. And they're going to pull. Tima Norset is going to head to the penalty box on the tripping call. Number 4 for the Kingfishers. So another power play opportunity as both teams unable to score in the power play. As time winding down here in the third. Will we see extra hockey here this evening? Still too much time left in this one for that. Sommet with the draw. Look for a shot from the blue line. It's going to be blocked by Sullivan, but kept in now from the corner. Quinn hands it off. Chenard looking to find some room. Chenard here. Top of the circle. He goes, hands it off. Now look for a pass over front. Puck still loose as the league got a piece of it. Now down the corner. Picked up by Flynn. Flynn reverses it. Big bumps there as both players bump into each other right by the Zamboni, or right by the referee's door. Zamboni door obviously way down the other end. Player continue. We hear the penalty call. Bayo front, 6 check. There's another shot. That's just off the top of the shoulder. A race for it. Puck is flicked up in the air. Lands on Sommet's stick. Look for a shot. Another save. And the league didn't know where it was. And now looking to knock it off him. And there's the first goal of the hockey game. And it's on the power play. And it goes to Sommet. The old knock it in off the back of the skate. And I think it is Zachary Chenard. Watch him and his brother play here last year. Of course, his brother Etienne graduated, so Zachary looking to take over. 5:11 to go here, third period. Sommet scoring the first one on the power play. We'll bring it back to center. Still lots of hockey played here. But the power play is finally catching up. And Sommet taking advantage. Sackville trying to knock it in deep. Bouncing puck. Both teams give chase. There's Monroe trying to find it. He puts it down deep. Up top now. Picked up. Elliott trying to keep it deep. Schrett looking for it. And that's going to be chipped out. See if it makes it far enough for icing. Now, so listen to the goal announcement. Not far enough for icing. What a save out front. A giveaway behind the goal and all by himself. And Liga again, that's a couple times now he's made that save right on the doorstep. Now behind, McKinnon looks to move it around. Elliott trying to clear it out. Bouncy puck at the blue line, kept in. Rivard puts it down deep, and that's going to be deflected up to the netting. And out of play, 4:21 remaining here now. Third period time ticking down a little too fast for Sackville, not fast enough for Sommet. On the draw now, scramble draw in the feet. Sackville looking for it. The penalized players should be out soon for those 4-minute head contacts. We'll keep an eye on them for the next couple whistles. Bouncy puck kept in at the blue line. There's a long wrister. That's going to be blocked. Goes to the far corner. Henry trying to clear. Kept into the offside. There's a long shot. Another one blocked. Doesn't get through. Henry again as Henry and Surratt battle in the corner. There's a shot out front. And Aliga able to see that. And there's the penalized players under the box now. Another face-off deep in the Sackville zone. Under 4 to go now. And out of that, there's going to be a penalty. A head contact call comes. I must have been after the whistle. I didn't see it. But it's going to go against Sommet. So right after Sommet scores on the power play, Sackville going to get a chance. 2 minutes up on the clock. And it's Liam Surratt, number 91, in the box for the Cougars. You see the Sommet coach not happy with that one. I didn't see it. So see here now, the Kingfisher power play can come into play. Looks like trying to keep it in at the blue line. Now they try to set up from the corner, looking to walk over with it. Still in the feet, off the boards. Surratt with it now. Surratt has a look, trying to find somebody open. Cross ice pass, just deflected to the corner. Now cycled down low. Picked up. Cycles back down low again. Now Elliott trying to pull off a check. He gets pinned to the boards. Sullivan trying down there to help. Elliott picks it back up. Elliott going to go cross ice. That goes off the skate. Now Surratt has to wait for everybody to get back on side. Surratt looks for some open ice. Finds it. They tag up. Surratt puts the brakes on, but loses the puck as it comes down to the corner. And Sommet will see at that. It had to be close on the line. You see the Sackville side yelling, then the Sommet side yelling. But offside will be the call. 3:01 remaining here. Third period, 1:08 remaining in the power play. Face-off comes outside. And on the draw, Sommet comes up with it. They win it forward. Then they're going to give chase. Hiscock trying to get back in his own zone. He's got a forecheck on him. They spins out. Hiscock stays with it. Has a puck take a battle now. Good job on the Sommet player, Lerod Roach, to get up and try to get that puck. Now Sackville try from the far side. Oliver, little chip up. Picked up, going for a skate now. Dufour trying to find some room. He loses an edge there. And then back the other way. Sommet got to take their time. 30 seconds to go in the power play. They dump it in. The league out to play it. Look around. Sommet right there to put it right back down deep. Now to the far side. Sommet got to get to the puck first. Oliver trying to find it. There's a quick shot. That's going to come outside. And there's one out to the netting. And we'll bring that face off outside. 11 seconds to go on the power play. 2:06 left now. We'll keep an eye on the Sackville High goalie here as well. Forgot to give a couple shouts out to the couple of new coaches on the Sackville High bench this year is Bazanson and Boulair. Bazanson and Prosser making the return back there. There's that back right out front. You see that as Chenard played a lot of his minor hockey up through here for many years. He knows these boards quite well. He tried to knock it off and right out front, but League able to see that, hold on to it. Down to 3 seconds remaining now here in the power play. Under 2 to go in the period. On the draw, Sommet gets it to the corner. Fends off a couple checks there. Chenard taking on 2 players there to try to move that puck. Now Steph coming up with it. Moves up. Sullivan has it go off his stick. Sommet likes to put it right back in deep. Elliott looks for it in the corner now. Going to go back in behind. They try the opposite side. McMillan looking to pick it up. McMillan looks up ice. Can't quite connect with Sullivan. But Sommet puts it right back down deep. Sommet content to keep this as far away from their goalie as possible. And they're first on the puck. As play continues. Sommet with it again as Sackville's too concerned with the body. Sommet comes up with a puck. Backhand chance. They're going to pick it up. Trying to chip it up ahead. Far side. Sullivan looking for it. Overskates the puck. Trying to get back down. Moves it up. But Sommet there to pick it off. And they're going to put it right back in. Last minute of play now. Elliott by himself now. Elliott going to fire a large one. It's going to go over the net. It goes up high. And Sackville going to get a whistle down deep. Looking over at the Sommet bench if they call a timeout or not. Shots on goal, 32-20 in favor of Sommet, and they lead 1-0. As we got 58 seconds to go here. And the extra attacker now on the ice for the Kingfishers. Thanks, Hoagie, for giving me the heads up. So 6 on 5, empty net, and Sommet with the loose puck. And Sackville got to get on the puck if they want to have any chance here. And Sommet going to try to keep that pin. Sackville does come over with it. Trying to come over front with it. Gets forced in behind. Puck still loose. As they're trying to find it. Everybody look for it. Look for it loose. Sommet push it to the corner. Sommet going to get there first. Sommet looks for the end. Looks to clear. They can't clear it out. Second attempt maybe this time. They do get outside the zone. Sackville got to wait to get everything back outside. They chip it in. Sommet looks to hold. Other side now they look for the end net. That should be icing. And icing will be the call. With 20 seconds remaining now. Another face-off deep in the Sommet zone. The puck's way down in the corner as the referee has to go down and get it. As the official waits. Looks like we're ready to go now. 20 seconds on the clock. 1-0 hockey. Will look for a shot. Ellie shoots. Doesn't get through. Shred now from the corner. Shred got to fire one. There's a deflection in front. Another loose puck gives chase. Comes to the corner. Player gets taken down. Referee's arms up. And that should do it. As Shred going to head back to the penalty box. With 5 seconds up on the clock. That'll bring the face-off down the other way. As the fans having some words now to some of the players. They're lined up down here, but they should be going the other way. They are. So a great game here. Looks like Sommet's going to take it. They're going to win 2 in a row. And I think it might be safe to say the S word here now. Will it be back-to-back shutouts for Sommet? 8-0 last night. Looked like 1-0 tonight with 5 seconds up on the clock. I'm going to go with a 1-0 shutout here. Could be 2-0. They get a quick one off the draw, but they're probably going to win it to the corner or win it back as they wait for the whistle to go here. So Shred in the box on the interference. Head to the end. There's some yelling and screaming now over on the far side as the parents had a couple things to say, I think, to Charette. Sackville gets the draw. They're going to run far side, but the clock's going to run out. Sommet Cougars take it. 1-0 your final. Final shot on goal, 32-20. Mike Elliott here on the call. I want to thank everybody for taking time. We'll see everybody next game. Thanks again for watching.